Welcome! Today we will crochet a men's circle scarf. The scarf will be 3 colors. We consumed almost 75 grams of yarn of the gray color, and it was the major color in the scarf. We also used 50 grams of yarn of each of the blue and white colors. So let's get started. The 3 colors we'll use for this project are all the same type, and it's Alice Scrim BB. We will start with a chain of 38 stitches. We will skip the first 3 stitches and do a double crochet in the 4th stitch. The gray part will be double crochets only, we won't do any other stitches in this part. And the gray part will be 15 rows of double crochets. So the starting chain we did at the beginning is the width of the scarf, and all colors will be the same width. And it's 38 stitches. And as we said, we skipped the first 3 stitches and did a double crochet in the 4th one. And continue 15 rows of double crochets of this color. Now we finished 15 rows of double crochets of the gray color. And now we'll use the white color. Chain 3 to start working the double crochet. All of the first row will be double crochets. Now we finished this double crochets row, and then we chain 3. The first stitch in this row will be a double crochet. The second stitch will be a front post double crochet. We did the first row of double crochets only to be the base of the next rows we will do. So the first stitch we did was a double crochet, and the next one will be a front post double crochet. The next stitch is a double crochet. The next is a front post double crochet. And this will be the pattern for this row. 1 double crochet and the next one is front post double crochet, and so on. And we'll do 4 more rows the same way other than the first row, which was all done with double crochets. So we'll do another 4 rows. As we said, their pattern will be 1 double crochet and the next one is front post double crochet. We'll do 4 rows the same way. So now we finished 5 rows of the white color. The first row was all double crochets only to be the base for the stitches we'll do in the next rows. in which the pattern was 1 double crochet and then 1 front post double crochet and so on. And the result is that we have a more visible line of front post double crochets, as we can see. As we know, when we do a row of front post double crochets and flip our work to do the next row, we work in the same front post double crochet row, but we work back post double crochet. So when we work at the back side, we insert the hook into the stitch from behind, not into the front as we do in the front post double crochet. This is when we work on the back side. But when we work on the front side, we work the front post double crochets the regular way, going into the stitch from the front, not the back. So at the end we'll get a more visible vertical line of front post double crochets. Now we'll use the second color. I'll use the blue color. We'll start with 3 chains. And the first row will also be double crochets only. As this row will be the base for the next rows, which will be the same count of stitches. So we will do double crochets only in this row. Now we'll start the second row. Here we need to have a more visible vertical line of the blue color just above the one we did in the white color. They won't be connected, but we'll do them exactly above each other. As we said, when we flip our work to the other side, the stitches that we want to be more visible on this side. When we work it on the back side, we will insert the hook into the stitches from behind like so. And then we do a front post double crochet, doing it from behind, like so. And then a regular double crochet, so that the vertical line of the blue front post double crochets is just above the white vertical line. And then continue the same way. 1 regular double crochet, then a front post double crochet. We do it from the back side like so. So when we work on the front side, we'll do front post double crochets. It's important that the visible lines are on the same side of the scarf. So the visible blue line is on the same side of the white line. So we continue the same way, 1 front post double crochet and 1 double crochet. And as we said, the first blue row will be double crochets only. And the pattern for the next 4 rows is 1 front post double crochet and the next is double crochet and so on. At the end, the blue part will be 5 rows just as the white part. Now we finish the 5 blue rows. As we can see, we did 15 gray rows. All of them are double crochets and we didn't use any other stitches. And then we did 5 rows. The first row was all double crochets and in the next 4 rows we did 1 double crochet. And the next one is front post double crochet. So we formed a vertical visible line of the front post double crochets. And between each 2 visible lines there is a line of double crochets. And we followed the same pattern in the blue color. We also did 5 rows, the first one was double crochets only. And in the next 4 rows we formed a vertical line of front post double crochets. And so we got a more visible vertical line of the blue color just above the white ones. Now we will repeat each of the 3 colors 5 times with the same stitches pattern. So we will repeat the 15 gray rows 5 more times. Also 5 times of each of the white and blue colors. 5 times for each one of them. Now we finished repeating all the colors. As we said, we repeated each color 5 times. And if we wanted to change the width of the scarf, we will change the count of stitches at the starting chain. We can make it more or less than the 38 stitches we did according the width we need. As for the length, we can repeat the colors as many times as we want to get the needed length. We can repeat each color 6 times or less than 5 times to make it shorter. This is how we control the length of the scarf and how wide the loops will be at the end. So the length of the scarf will form the size of the loops around the neck. Also, if we don't want the scarf to circle around the neck and we want it to be open, we won't connect both ends together. So it's our choice to connect both ends or leave them as they are. Also make sure that both ends of the scarf are the same color. So we started with the blue color and did it also at the other end of the scarf. Now we'll connect both ends together. The front side of the scarf is the side with the visible lines, so we'll work on the back side. We will fold the scarf this way, so both front sides of the scarf will face each other like so. And we will work on the back side of the scarf. We'll use a yarn needle and a gray strand. And start connecting both ends together. We'll work into the inner loops. So for each opposite stitches we won't go into the whole stitch, we will insert the needle into the inner loops only. Now we finished sewing both parts. And connected both ends together. And this was the last step in making the scarf. Now as we can see, the scarf is rounded. I'll make 2 loops like so. Now we finish the scarf. Thank you.